Well, hello, everybody. This is Ro coming to you from Chicago. And how are you doing on today? It's snowing, it's cold, it's wintertime in Chicago. What can you say? Hope everybody is doing well on today. So today I'm going to take you along with me. I'm on my way to the Walmart in Indiana. Let you see that I'm not far from Indiana, maybe about 15 to 20 minutes away. And yeah, come along with me. And as we're riding and touring, I got my mask on, y'all. I still wear my mask. Try to pull it down. But anyway, we're gonna share. I'm gonna talk about some stuff. I really want to talk about some stuff on today. Okay, so come on along with me. Thank you for looking at this video. Don't forget to subscribe, share, like, all that good stuff. Yes, this is Ro coming to you from Chicago. Now, I hope my phone act right. We're going to see how this do. Let's see. Still going, I think. Okay, I'm trying to turn it around so you can see the street. Oh, look at me. Come on, turn around. It won't turn around on me. Hold on one second. Okay, now it's dark. Okay, y'all, I had to turn the phone around. And of course, they didn't want to do it the other way. But yeah, so I hope everybody is having a good year. Happy New Year to you. Haven't had a chance to say that. And like I stated, it's snowing and it's icy. And you know, what can you expect? It's Chicago. What can you expect? Make sure everything is okay. Yeah, everything is all right. Turn on my heat, y'all. Gotta turn on the heat. Yes, indeed. Well, actually, this is like maybe the first cold, snowy day we've had here for winter so far. I mean, I'm born and raised in Chicago, and trust me, the winters are not like they used to be. We used to have snow, a lot of snow. And it's just not the same, you know, so, but it's still, you know, like I said, we still get our cold days, but we don't get as much snow as we get, you know, as we used to get, rather. And we don't have the wind chill factor is not as high. So I'm traveling along here. I live on South Shore, so I'm traveling south on South Shore Drive. As I stated, I'm only about maybe 15, maybe 20 minutes from Indiana. But yeah, hopefully my video will not cut off. I hope not. You know, I got a new phone, and I have a new phone that I got I'm going to give me a recorder also. But this phone here is, I haven't started using my new phone yet. I'm still using this little old phone, but anyway, we'll see how I do. But yeah, but listen, guys, I want to come on today talking about Larry Reid Live. You all know his show as Larry Reid Live on YouTube. He's a blogger, vlogger, whatever they said. But he has been in what we call the YouTube streets for the last 2 to 3 weeks. Well, actually before then, because he had a falling out with Bishop Whitehead, Lamar Whitehead. So that was that. But lately, and actually, let me back up. This story was out about a good year ago, if I'm not mistaken. A good year ago that I know of, because it came out through Daryl Moore. Daryl Moore is a YouTuber and blogger also, and he interviewed this young man who claimed that Larry groomed him and also sexually abused him. Larry groomed him, was grooming him to act. You know what? I put it like this. Larry, according to the young man, so I'm going to say allegedly, Larry would groomed him to participate in homosexual activities. Okay? Of course, Larry is denying it. He's denying the charges. But it's something that, you know, when a situation like this arises, you always want to give, of course, the person being accused the benefit of the doubt. You know, you automatically want to do that because you know you're hoping that it's not true. But in my opinion, and this is just Rosetta's opinion, I believe that it is true. I believe that he groomed that young man. I believe that he sexually assaulted the young man. And now the young man is speaking out. Now, legally, can anything be done? I don't know. I don't know about the legal jiggle part of it. Maybe he could sue for damages or something like that. But yeah, legally, I don't know. But this young man, Devontae or Levante, I think that's his name. I can't think of his last name, but his mom also is talking as well. But let me back up. So the young man is accusing Larry of grooming him when he was around 15 years old. Now this is in South Carolina. I don't know the statutory time frame for sexual assault. You know, I don't know if it's so many years or, you know, what is the statutory rape age in South Carolina? I know here in Illinois is the statutory rape age is 16. It used to be 15 or 16. Oh man, now this salt truck want to get right in front of me. I'm surrounded by the salt trucks. Ooh, I don't want this salt hitting my car. Look at that, guys. You see the salt trucks? So I'm slowing down because this salt can be, you know, it can tear up the cars. It really can. But anyway, and so the young man is now talking. He did a full interview with Tasha K. His mom did a full interview with Tasha K also. Larry, of course, is talking, saying that it's not true. But I saw a video of Larry talking, and that is something about Larry. He tends to talk too much, in my opinion. He was running his mouth, right? And even the young man said it. Eventually, Larry is going to tell on himself. You know, the accuser said that. And I'm like, yeah, I agree with the accuser because Larry talks a lot. In a video that I saw, Larry was saying, you know, what was he saying? He said that he knew the young man. Yes, at the age of 15, he did know the young man. But he said, according to Larry now, he said that he did not have sex with the young man until the young man was 17. Okay? This is a video that I saw on Instagram. Now, you know videos can be chopped up and all that stuff. We all know that. But I really do believe that, unfortunately, Larry groomed and sexually assaulted this young man. And he's probably not the only one. I'm pretty sure the young man is not the only one. So, you know, others will probably start talking eventually. But yeah, so, hold on one second. Oh, okay, I'm on the right. So yeah, it's just really sad. Now, I know that Larry, he gave his testimony, or his, I don't know if you want to call it testimony, but he talked about being sexually abused as a child himself, right? He talked about that. He's talked about it several times. And just unfortunately, it's just an unfortunate thing. Sometimes, I'm going to say this again, sometimes the abused becomes the abuser. Okay? And sometimes it happens. It's just an unfortunate thing, you know. And so The young man, as I stated, is speaking out. And then, of course, you have a lot of people that say, no, he's telling a lie, he's not telling the truth, and he's blah, 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 blah. You know, that he's lying. But why would he make something up like this? Here you are, a husband, a father. You're being exposed to all over the world. You're coming on these large platforms, big platforms, right? To tell what happened. Something happened, you all. I believe something happened. I don't think a person would expose themselves like that and then and then you just downright lying. I don't believe that happened. I don't believe that. I believe that this young man is telling the truth. Now, what can be done about it? I don't know legally. Like I say, I don't know about the statutory time and all that legal jiggle stuff. I don't know if anything can be done. You know, maybe he is just the victim. The accuser, rather, is just wanting to set himself free. Although he said that he's been through counseling and everything, you know, so thank God for that. And it's just, it's just something to, it's sad because and I'm saying it's sad because Larry was also this young man's pastor. A lot of these pastors in the black church, I don't know what it is, they get away with so much. You raping our babies, raping our children, raping our women, raping our little boys, and getting away with it. And sometimes even raping some of the men, you know. And so it's just really, 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 really sad. So the mother also interviewed with Tasha K. And I listened to the mom's, I looked at the interview, of course. And the mother, she even said it herself, she couldn't believe it. She couldn't believe that Larry Reid would rape her son. So she has two sons, right? The older son told her what happened to her younger son, Trey. And she said that it was hard to she didn't believe it. So how, I'm just wondering how this guy felt as a kid. I told my brother told my mom what happened, and she didn't believe it. Now, she said that she was appointed as a pastor by Larry, and she was pastoring in some, like Barbados, I think, one of them, islands over there. She was doing ministry. She said she was into ministry. She was engulfed in ministry. And so she just, I don't know if that was sound like that was maybe one of her reasons why she couldn't believe that Larry did this to her child. But yeah, at first she said and she stayed a member of the church. She stayed a member of Larry's church until she said, now, let me back up, because the mother even said that there was rumors about Larry back then and his homosexual activities, okay? But she didn't believe it then either. And then when her older son told her what happened to her younger son, she was like, oh my goodness. But yet she still did not believe that Larry could do this to her child, right? And so it's just like really crazy. When you get a chance, you can always go to Tasha K to see the full interview, with most of the interview, because I think she be putting most of her stuff on her app nowadays. But anyway, you'll see a lot of the interview. Yeah, so it's just really crazy. Of course, Larry is denying it, but he has even said some stuff about if he was ever accused, if he was ever accused of something of bad, immoral nature, he would deny it. Larry said he understands being a pastor, being a leader, and sometimes things can get twisted up, get involved, and stuff happen sexually. And Larry, he said this, I've heard this several times from him. He said he would deny it. He would deny any type of involvement. Isn't that something? So, you know, it's just something to see, something to hear, and it's really kind of sad. I really hate how so many of the pastors, and I say the black church because that's the only church I've been a part of, so I don't know nothing about the other churches, you know what I'm saying? So but these pastors in leadership is taking advantage of their members sexually, sometimes monetary, and they get away with it like it ain't nothing to it. It seemed like they getting away with it. But you know, payback is a itch. Okay, you put the B word to it. You reap whatever you throwing out, whatever you whatever you sowing out. I'm sorry, whatever you are sowing out, you gonna reap it. Don't nobody get away with reaping, okay? We all gotta pay for some stuff we done did to know who's downright wrong and low down. You are going to reap whatever you sow. And so, like I stated, it feels like they getting away with it, especially when it comes to raping our babies. That, oh my God, that does something to me. That does something to me, you know. But it has happened. It happens, and it happens a lot, you all. So parents, you know, we got to be cautious, be careful of our babies, even in church. Yes, especially in church, honey. You better watch your babies. You better watch them. So, anyway, this has been Ro coming to you from Chicago. I just wanted to talk about that. It's been on my mind. It's been on my heart. So, you know, it's just a hot mess. It's a hot mess. Listen, y'all. Let me see where I'm at. I'm almost in Indiana. I'm traveling along. And so, yeah, I'm going along. We got to go real slow on this street because they flash these cameras right here. And they be giving people tickets left and right. So, yep, so I am on Indianapolis Boulevard. Okay, like I said, I'm maybe 20 or 25 minutes. I don't even think I'm 25 minutes away from Indiana, to be honest about it. But yeah, so, whew, what a mess. What a mess. What a mess. It is definitely praying time. I'm going to run into this Aldi's while I'm here to get some of their fruit. They have good prices on fruit in Aldi's, you all. Y'all probably know. I don't know if you've heard of Aldi's in your area, but we have a store called Aldi's here. And they have pretty good prices. Pretty good prices. I'm going to get some fruit. We're finishing up our fast consecration for the beginning of the year with my church. So, get a little bit more fruit. We'll be done. I think we'll be finished with the consecration on Tuesday or Wednesday, something like that. But listen, y'all, thank you so much for traveling with me. And I'm going to let you go. And you guys take care. Don't forget to like, to comment, and to subscribe.